Everybody, welcome back. We're doing another Marvel Future Revolution video. In this one, we are going to talk about the update. We just got it. It's in game. There's offers. That's probably the biggest takeaway from this this video is we're going to look through those offers. I'll tell you what I think's worthwhile, what's not. There's definitely some that you want to avoid as normal. These are pretty typical offer reviews. I didn't see anything crazy. There's a couple things that I want to say. Make sure you know the difference between. There's two tokens that look almost the exact same. I don't want you to misunderstand what those are, so we'll cover that as well. If you're new to the channel, check out the Discord link in the description below. Hammer down like buttons, all that sort of thing, and let's check it out.
Bring me WolverThor!
All right, just to look at a couple real quick things that we have in game here. This is the new most wanted thing that pops up. Pretty cool. Even when you go to the teleporter, these still all show up. The one thing I will say that I think that they should maybe consider adding is when you're looking at the when you're actually in the gateway or the teleporter, this yellow band doesn't show up, which is like right now I know that's today's target, but if you're actually in the gateway, it doesn't show up that way. And you can see it here. It's like, well, they're just all red. So it's a minor tweak, but if they're able to tweak that in this view too, I think that would be pretty cool. But either way, I think that's a neat thing. Obviously, we've got the invasion going on. We've got some events going that we're going to cover. We got the wheel again. I don't know how I feel about these wheels, but I'll do a video opening for that down the line. We've just got a general login. Yay, we get these mighty box tokens. We'll talk about what those give you. That's still already there. We've got a same thing here, the mighty tokens, where you do, and this, so they've changed these a little bit. So I'm going to talk about that too, because I want to give kudos to Netmarble on this, believe it or not. Gotta call it when it's good and gotta call it when it's bad. That's the key, y'alls. So this looks like it lasts for about 30 days. You do all these different things. This seems to be all normal tight stuff, normal most wanted stuff, most wanted, and you get the tokens. Yay. This is the part that I want to talk about. So you can do repeatable things here, right? We had this once before, but it was like just winning a dimension duel or winning an Omega War or something along those lines. And what was happening is you'd see some people in dimension duels for like 5,000 attempts, which was like, what the hell? Like, how do you even do that? So allegedly there were some shady tactics going on with that, and I think this is Netmarble's response to it, which is good. And you know, I always talk about this, or sometimes I mention this, is these sort of things. Anytime you see these, please do mention them to me. I definitely try to share certain things with the developers that seem to be either a bug or an exploit. I don't think people should be able to take advantage of these. This you can see immediately that they've recognized, okay, now we've got to make it so that it's more of a weekly thing, and you actually have to make the effort of doing something to get some tokens out of it versus just, you know, finding ways to go through dimension duels nonstop for 24 hours a day. So those again are the mighty tokens. Yay. We've got the Omega wheel thing where if you do it, you will come down and get a 6-star core box. Great. I'm not necessarily, I mean, I need 6-star cores, but I'm not going to lose my mind over it. We've got a campaign, or excuse me, a companion event. And again, you just get some shards. It ends with a 4-star selection box. If you're going to summon a companion 100 times, we'll talk about Jane a little bit here. You know, there are some people who really like her. There are some offers out there that you might want to check out as well. But I wouldn't necessarily go crazy here just opening these. You know, it's sort of up to you. Net regular login, regular monthly. So the question is, let's send this widow back over here to do her thing. One of the things you'll see too, the most wanted. So apparently, and I haven't, this is just how mine popped up. So I got a prime. So it's like, oh, cool. You get 2 and a prime. That's how it's going to work. Apparently the prime might be something that doesn't always show up. So that's interesting. For defeating the prime, you get this today's target reward box, which gives you, you know, a core slot changer, some XP cards, special companion skill card, convergent protocols, or a draw ticket. And then what I like to is from your most wanted, you're also getting these 6 the core collectors, which by the way, it's going to take 500 of those. So that was one of the things that we were going to talk about is, you know, when you're trying to change the cores on a badge, which, you know, all you got to do is you manage the cores to it. So let's just find one here. You know, this one, for instance, manage cores. If I want to change this, oh, here it is at the bottom, transmute core slot. So, you know, and then it's any one of these. Now, if I've got to have the 500, I haven't claimed those yet. Oh, what do you mean by that? Well, they actually gave us one for free. Now, is it a lot? No, it's not. So we got 500 for free. So yay, we get to do one to get us to sink our teeth into. We got a push event. I think it was at some gold supply. Great. That was just, I don't know what it was, but yay for gold. 100,000. So when I look in here, you know, I could change this core. Now, this one is at, you know, it's a yellow. I could go through here, click it, transmute yellow, and pay 200,000 and 500. Now, I'm not going to do this yet because I want to see which ones I really think about, but this is how you do it, and it can end up being any three of these. So I know some people aren't happy about this still because of how long it potentially can take. However, it's 500 is expensive. Most wanted's one way to get it. There's certainly going to be some offers to get it as well. You know, I haven't done any of my spec ops or anything like that. It doesn't look like we get them from there. When we're looking at blitzes, you know, you're not getting anything from there. Let's see, training grounds. It's not popping up there. I do know we get some special stuff this week for some, let's see here. It's still nothing there. Let's go to the 5. Nope, you're still not getting anything from that. So, you know, as you go through here, there's not really, you know, there's nothing, I'm looking for weekly rankings here. You know, they're not really dropping any of those in there. So it's going to be pretty rare to get that. Again, you know, let's look at an Alliance shop. Did they drop anything in the Alliance shop? Oh, that's missions. How about shop? You know, nothing. Alliance tokens? No, nothing. So really the only spot that you can get those, and we'll get to the shop here in a second, is you're buying offers for them, or you might be able to get something else. We'll see. So the other stuff we got to see, we clicked through all those. Alliance. I haven't done my Alliance raid yet and seen, you know, what's it look like, and, you know, I don't want to participate because it'll show something, but I'll do some separate videos on that. I haven't done Dark Zone yet because it doesn't start for an hour and a half. So I'll check that out tonight. I'm debating, maybe I'll leave a live stream. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe not, because it's going to be a cluster F, actually. So I'm sure that we're going to be yelling at each other and figuring it all out. Hey, you're killing things too quickly, right? That's for my Alliance mates, because I'm prepping them to hear from me for complaining as a walker. Which, by the way, Netmarble, now that you have this, can you please do something so that we can get through Dark Zone quicker as walkers? I'd appreciate that. So, all right, so part of what I talked about a little bit was two different things. We're going to get to that over the course of the review of this. All right, so featured offers. This dollar offer is certainly something for, I'd say, cheaper to play spenders. You're not going to get a lot. This Mighty Token box, again, Mighty Token. All right, it's one thing to remember. All right, Mighty Token, because there's a couple of those. The Love and Thunder Draw support bundle. Lucky Draw box. Nah. I don't know, 27 bucks. I always said pay 15 for that, but I wouldn't be down for that. God Butcher starter. So they did change Invasion to just 2 times. I haven't run it at all yet. I've heard that it's not one of those auto fests and there's some guard break mechanics in it, but it's not terribly bad. So we'll see. I looked at the special badges. Some, they seem interesting. They don't jump out at me as being like must-haves, but they definitely seem pretty good. All right, next one we got here. Guard Butcher Master Bundle. So there's a starter bundle and a master. $4 for this. I mean, that's for your smaller spenders. I still don't know if that's even worth $4. I don't want to spend $4 if I don't need to. Just because it's cheap doesn't mean you should buy it. 27 bucks for this. Again, if you're really into getting to these badges, okay, I'm not gonna be. The Mighty Thor Companion Selection Bundle. Yes. If you are a bigger spender, this is whale and kraken food for sure. This box here is really good if you're into this stuff. But again, that's if you're whale kraken territory. If you want to level up a certain companion, you can certainly do that. I mean, again, you get 10 2-star selection companions, so you can pick who that goes to. And you can do this 5 different times over the course of the next 20 days. That can get pretty expensive, like 200, 250 bucks. If you're really into companions and you have to have that final couple stats on something and you got a lot of money to spend in game, that's a good offer. But for anybody who's maybe a cheap play, don't feel the need to necessarily do that, because you know they come out with companions so often that it doesn't mean you just have to buy one. So $1 for that. I think it's a nice small spender offer. I don't typically like the $90 offers. This isn't terrible, but I still don't really love it. $90, man. I just feel like I should make a serious dent into my roster. And these 3-star, the stat changes, they could end up being no use. There could be no value to those. So I view them as no value or minimum value. The 100 core booster essence, that is like the percent chance of it working is still low. Transcendence crystals, okay, if you have 6-star companions, which I don't even have one yet. So you're basically paying $90 for, you know, 1,100 crystals, which, okay, I mean, that's 10 draws. Okay, well, what's that going to get you? A few 5-star pieces, maybe, depending on what you're doing it on. I don't know. I don't know if I'm paying $90 for that. So if you're a big spender, maybe you're going to do that. Me personally, no, I'm not. These are the normal 2,000 crystal offers that they've got each week. They got the costume, card, and cores. I don't like to do these. I think they're okay. If you've got tons of crystals, you want to use them, great. All right, so draws. We got nothing special in the costumes. This is still just your normal that has been in here. It's Eye over Cyrus. I don't like these. I wouldn't do these. Don't do any costume draws. Omega cards, same thing. We still got the Scarlet Witch one. We've got the 300-day Omega card one. I'm not pulling any of those. Companion, this is where some new stuff pops up. And actually, let's double check. Yeah, okay. All right, so I take that back. I missed it when I came back here. I forgot. So this is Mighty Points. All right, so they have Mighty Points. Remember the other one? It was a Mighty Token. They look almost identical. They are very different. Okay? They are very different. All right, and I'll cover that now. So the Mighty Token is for this. All right? So Mighty Tokens are for the wheel. The Mighty Points, what are those for? We'll get to that in a second because I want to keep going through these draws. But the Mighty Tokens are for that. So make sure when you're buying something, you know they're not these, because they're not. Okay? This is where you get these. You get the Mighty Points from here, and I'll show you where you use them in a sec. All right, so we got the costumes for this specific one. Again, you know, I don't, the increased chance here, no, I'm not, no interest. Omega card, same thing. Like, I don't really see myself. I mean, it's specials. They're technically increased chance, but it's still such a minimal chance. I'm not doing it. Companion. Also, you get the Mighty Points. You got another one, Mighty Points. So this basically one is the Mighty Thor, Jane Foster. The next one is Thor. So if depending which one of these companions you want, you can pick. Again, we'll get into Jane a little bit, and then you still got the 300th Day Festival one, which gives you your regular Omega points. Dimension box, this is just your Omega points, but you can see in here that you can do the gore pulls. I actually don't think I'm going to pull for these. I think I'm going to get what I'm going to get and save these Dimension box tickets for something else. See what comes up in the future. Perks, let's see. We've got Love and Thunder 5,000 crystal perk. I like this offer. I typically like this offer. It's about $9 for, I think it's a couple thousand. Looks like 3 or 4, maybe even 5,000 crystals. I think it's pretty good. I like that one. That covers all spending bays, like cheap spenders, medium spenders, and I bet even the Krakens buy that one. 3,000 crystals for, 7-day where you get a select, or it's a selector, right? No, it's not. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know if I like that. I don't think I'd do this. If that was a selector, I'd do this. I wouldn't without it. Memberships are the same. All right, bundles. We've got the selection bundle. The difference between these two is the one on the, well, right here is Thor, and the one way over there in yellow is the Mighty Thor Jane Foster. So you can look through here at the chance. You get these Mighty Token boxes. You get the Gore Seal box. You also get a Premium Companion upgrade box, and then the 3-star Companion and crystals. So the Premium Companion upgrade box, a lot of just XP tickets. Chance for Transcendence crystals is the highest. This does nothing for me. So this 10 purple, I don't care. The Gore Seal box, great. Again, I'm not super into these at the moment. I'm going to dive a little bit deeper into them, but I'm not going to necessarily spend a bunch to get it. And then again, the Mighty tokens, which are for the wheel. All right. And remember that we'll go back to the wheel and look what's there in a second. But yeah, this is really about whether you want to get Jane Foster or Thor to 3 stars. I personally might consider the Jane Foster one. I don't know. I hear she's pretty decent, and some people like her, but some people are even saying more than Daredevil. I don't know. He's pretty amazing, so we'll see about that. Mighty Omega Wheel Starter Bundle. Again, I don't think I'm buying that. Again, more Omega Wheel bundles, the Mighty Token boxes, where you have the chance to get those Mighty tokens. If you want more spins, go ahead and spend, but I'm not going to. Love and Thunder draw. No, I wouldn't do that. Absolutely not. Lucky Draw ticket box. Nope. $27 for that, and you're likely to get 10 of them though. Actually, hold on. You get 10 of those. What's the highest percent chance here? 15. Yeah, see. So you might end up with 10 draw tickets. No, yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that. $27 for basically like 2 10 draws. I don't like it. Love and Thunder ticket relay. So draw ticket selection boxes, 5. That one feels good for 2,000. Yeah, I don't like how they do these. I mean, the crystal value on it's not bad. If you're super into these, the wheel, okay, I get it. Premium selection ticket box. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be doing this one personally. I like the relay options. I do think some people will do it. I'm personally not going to. We talked about some of these starter bundles. I'm not, if you're a low spender, medium spender, and you really want to do some of the invasions, great. Then we've got some of the normal premium bundles that they've got out here. These have already been here. I typically don't buy these. These I do like quite a bit. I am debating skipping it this month so that I can save even more crystals for the actual 1-year anniversary. I haven't decided what I'm going to do, but I'm considering skipping it this month. And we got some more. I typically don't buy any of these at the end. Companion, we talked about this earlier. That's your Kraken food. People are going to buy those up like hotcakes. These are some of your normal companion buys that I typically don't buy unless I see a really good one. I don't even need Transcendence crystals. Let's see, normal. Man, these sometimes really, I think those are good for 4,000 crystals if you got them. I do like those. This monthly premium bundle for $45. I'd really like this to be more than 10, probably 20 draw tickets, because I think if it's 20 draw tickets, a lot of people will buy this. Since it's not, and I got to be on a budget, I can't. Let's see, what do we got? Consumables, absolutely buying these all day for that. I do not buy the crystal ones because I like to save my crystals. Nothing else really in the consumables. All right, tokens. The Mighty points. This is where it comes in. So for all those 10 draws, this is what you can use in it. So it's like almost like a mini Omega point store. You know how we get the this Omega point store? These event stores they're being wise. It really makes it so you consider not saving things. So this, I don't know if I'll end up opening anything on this. I certainly, if I naturally decide to pull something, great, but I am not going to be lured into this by doing a bunch of draws just to get a 4-star special costume box. Again, if it was a selector, I might consider it, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to, spend all these draws to get these points to come here to open a 4-star special costume box, which I need a bunch of fodder to build up to 5 or 6 stars to either equip or nano with, and not be happy with I get, because I might get a, Eyes of Osiris that I can't use on one of my main, or my main character. Maybe 4-star special selection box, but even that, you're not guaranteed you get. So because the RNG related to these and they're not selectors, I do not, for that reason, I am out. All right, I'm not going to go through these. We typically go through these and it's already on the longer end of a video. Same thing, special tokens. They added Jane Foster, the Mighty Thor, to this store if you want to guarantee to get a 3-star and you want to use his points. I personally don't use that, but it is there. All right, and it doesn't look like anything changed there either. So the key here is understanding these mighty points, right? So This is where you use the mighty points. I talked about making sure you understand that when you're looking at these different boxes, the mighty token box, it gives you mighty tokens, not mighty points. The only way to get these mighty points is through the draws. All right, they're right here. That's your mighty points. All right, you can come through here and do any of these Love and Thunder draws and you get the mighty points. Make sure you're aware of where that is. That's the biggest probably takeaway in this video. Wanted to make sure you guys all understood that so that if you missed it, you didn't necessarily get mad about it or get frustrated. Hopefully this video helps with you guys and it makes a difference. So that was just sort of a quick look at what's out there. Look, there's plenty of stuff in game. Oh, look, there's a special offer. We'll end the video on this, 45 bucks. I didn't even do anything. It's 3-star special selection. I mean, I feel like that's similar to what the one is that we saw there before. All right, so the crystal amount's the same. Yeah, so that's different actually. All right, interesting. So you could do this one too if you want. You know, this one doesn't give you the plethora of selection, but the other one that I mentioned is way better than this one. This just gives you one selection box between Thor and Mighty Thor. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. So anyway, that's what I got. Hopefully this video helps you decide if you want to buy anything, skip something, etc. I'm excited to try some of this new stuff out in game. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below, or if you want to join the Discord, comment. We do resources and chat there and all that sort of thing. It's in the link in the description below. Appreciate you making this far. If you want to hammer down like buttons before you go, always appreciate that. And until next time, we hope you have a wonderful day.